So here, I'm going to review the C550 Dashcam, and I had all this stuff planned and I was going to hype it up and how great it could have been. Unfortunately, I took a look at the footage and it is crap. I mean, I have this old Samsung TL220. It's a point-and-shoot camera, and I haven't used it for years, but after watching the playback from the C550, this is just a little bit better than this, but also worse than this. So let's take a look at it, and I'm going to show you how crappy it is. So we're going to start with Twilight, front-facing camera from the C550. This is running at 1080p, so you know it's going to be high def, and it's up there, but it doesn't quite feel it. And the camera is a wide angle at 170-degree viewing angle. Now we're going to put that up against the TL220, and you can see the TL220 is not as wide of an angle, but the quality is pretty high up there. But I'll tell you the difference is the TL220 is a 720 camera. It's not a 1080. Now, if we put them side by side, you can see that there is a little bit of a difference. And we're going to take a look at the night video too. You can tell the night video of the C550 is just a little bit better, and that's probably because it is running a higher quality camera. Now, we're going to take a look at the back cam for both of them, and you're going to see how far the C550 goes. So here we go. I'm going to start with the TL220. You can see that you can actually see it. This is during daylight. A pretty nice, pretty good quality. And here is the C550. Ouch. This back cam for the C550 is supposed to be at 720. I don't know what these manufacturers were thinking when they put this in there. This is not 720. This is like 480. This is less than standard definition. And I'd hate to see it at night. Let's just check it out at night for the heck of it. What does it look like? I guess there is one area where the back camera does shine on this. That is night vision. That does actually pick up stuff in the dark. But in the day, it looks like total crap, and it is not a 720. Now, the TL220 is a bit darker, so nighttime not as good. But overall, stay away from this camera. I mean, it's better than having nothing. But definitely, you could put your money towards a better thing. Now, I did pick up the GPS unit. So with the GPS, it's an additional unit you have to buy with your dash cam, so that's a little bit of a downer. Now, the GPS, you don't just plug it in and out, it works. You have to go into the settings and enable it under the settings. And that's not where the problems stop. That's only kind of where the problems start. With the GPS, it only displays in kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. So if you're in the States, that's a little bit of a downside. I hear there's a patch you have to download for it. I still haven't figured it out. I've looked all over the menus, and it's not clear how to change the speed reading. On top of that, the next problem is it doesn't get put directly on your video. Now, I still have to figure that out, how to put the stuff directly on the video, so you don't have to deal with finding a funky setting or to plug the camera directly into the computer to get that information. So if I was to give this camera a final score, I would give it a I am sick out of 10. I'm going to go pass out and fight this cold or whatever I've been dealing with for the past week. And you guys should avoid this camera like the plague. Now, like I said, it's not too terrible where if you absolutely need a dash cam, you should avoid it, because if you need one, it's a decent price for having one, but you could take your money elsewhere and get a better dash cam. That's all for now. Hope you guys aren't sick like me.